on this episode of The Human Whisperer.
And it's really hard not to just give up. I relive it. I'd really like to be able to let it go. All I can think of is just rage.
What do you see whenever you keep putting your eyes there all the time? But I also don't want you to go.
Wow. Just like, what did you just do to me? I should have died.
When people have a life challenge, there's one person they call on. For more than 2 decades, human performance expert Todd Bachman has been changing people's lives from the inside out.
I hate to see people in pain and struggling. I break through their limitations. I change people's minds.
Can I change yours?
Hello, my name is Tiffany Nowacki. I am a wife and mother of 2. I teach in-water survival skills to anyone 6 months and up with Sunbelt Survival. I was in a very severe car accident a little over a year ago on April 27th, 2009, when I was training for a triathlon, riding a bicycle. I was T-boned by a motor vehicle. I slid across the hood, bounced on my head and neck across a median and 2 more lanes of traffic. I sustained a traumatic brain injury along with multiple other injuries, including my neck, my spine, and all of my other joints. I have 2 young children, both of whom are very scarred by this. My husband is still struggling, and so am I.
Hi.
Hi!
I am Todd.
Hi Todd, I'm Tiffany.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Come on in.
So Tiffany, how can I help you?
Well, a little over a year ago, on April 27th, 2009, I was in a really severe car accident. I was training for a triathlon. I was riding my bicycle, or actually my road bike, I should say, when I was struck in a T-bone fashion by a motor vehicle. I was severely injured with a traumatic brain injury. I did have an active bleed in my brain. I have residual issues because of it, including physical and mental problems. Part of traumatic brain injury is you're quick to anger, and that is out of your control. It's almost like you're a bystander watching it happen, and afterwards you wonder, whoa, what was that?
Right.
That's really upsetting. I don't like being dependent on the medications that they've put me on. I don't like being afraid of riding in traffic.
As Tiffany is describing how things are for her, I'm noticing everything that she is doing with her body language, her eyes, and the way she is talking. Her language has a definite structure to it, and her eyes are all over the place, as is pretty common for someone who's been through a traumatic experience. Her eyes particularly keep going up and slightly to the left as she talks about the accident, the fear, and the out-of-control anger.
I am so wrapped up with just everything. There are some days that when I even talk about the accident, I fold. It's like a house of cards. I just collapse. Even talking to my lawyers, having to think about the accident, face the accident, look at pictures, look at medical reports about the accident, I become a basket case. I turn into just a puddle of tears. I relive it. Driving a car is hard. When a car starts to turn left while I'm entering an intersection, freaks me out. Especially when it's a gold four-door sedan, because that's what I got hit by.
Right.
And I saw it coming.
Yeah, you did.
I turned and I saw it come.
So what would you like to be different?
I'd really like to be able to let it go, which with the neurology and other things, they feel I need, I don't know if you've heard of EMDR. They've discussed doing EMDR to try to get past my PTSD, which now I feel like I'm a big bowl of alphabet soup.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, pretty much. I did try going to a psychiatrist, and he was more concerned about my mother's psychiatric history before I was even born, which I have so much information on, than he was about mine since the accident.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to take that person seriously. And it's really hard not to just give up. But my kids deserve better.
Yeah.
Mommy knows mommy flies off the handle.
How were you before this accident?
Oh, I'm a yeller, I'll give you that, but I don't remember ever thinking, whoa, what was that?
Yeah.
I don't ever remember thinking, why was I just so, wow, what just set me off?
Right.
And not being able to figure out what just set me off.
Yeah. So what would you say you're like when it sets you off? What's going on inside you when that happens?
All I can think of is just rage. Sheer rage.
Look at my hand for a second. Right. Yeah. Right in there. Now, like, besides my hand, what do you see whenever you keep putting your eyes there all the time? Because your eyes keep going there periodically every time you talk about this. So what do you see inside your head?
Flash a light.
What is it? What is the flash of light? What's there beyond the flash of light?
The car.
The car, yeah. That's where you keep going and reliving it, isn't it? Because every time you talk about it, your eyes keep going back to the same spot. You keep feeling it, don't you? Yeah. It's okay. I'll do something real quick. Just play a little game.
Okay.
A good game. A helping game kind of thing. No. Close your eyes for a second.
Okay.
And just imagine you're sitting in a movie theater. Okay? And you're all by yourself, you're in the movie theater. And up, you can see the screen up there, a big blank screen. Do you see the movie screen?
Mm-hmm.
On that movie screen, I want you to put up a short film of that incident that happened. And it's going to run from the beginning, before, when everything was okay, when you're riding the bike and everything was fine. It's going to go through what happened until things were okay again. You're not yourself in the movie, you're watching the movie from somebody else's point of view. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now freeze it. What we're going to do real quick, and it's going to be really quick, because that's how your brain works. We're going to run this film backwards to before the accident happened, really quick. And I mean like just in a few seconds. I'm going to help you with a little sound, just going zzz. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You in the movie,
mm-hmm.
You're at the end of the movie, in it, seeing it through your own eyes, getting ready to run it backwards. And get ready and go. Zzz. Back to the beginning. Run it again, backwards, really fast. A little faster this time. Ready? Go. And again, zzz. Ready? Go. Zzz. And again, go. Zzz.
To learn more about Todd Bachman and to see additional session footage, visit humanwhisperer.com.